Hi guys, sorry, me from the future again. Just a quick message to say I'm really sorry. I'm not sure what happened, but my audio started sounding echoey. I have no idea why because I haven't changed any settings on my OBS. So I just wanted to give you guys a heads up that the in-game audio is not as good as the previous ones, which I'm gutted about because this is the last episode of The Suicide of Rachel Foster. But I couldn't refilm it just because it wouldn't be my genuine reaction to what had happened. If I'd refilmed it, I would have known what happened, and then I guess you would have been able to tell that I'd seen it before. But it's not that bad, but it's still noticeable, so I'm really sorry about that. But I hope you enjoy it anyway, and let's go on with the video. Hi Bug, SammieBug here and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome! So we are on the very last episode of The Suicide of Rachel Foster. So all our questions are going to be answered, should I say, of what really happened to Rachel. Did she commit suicide? Why did she commit suicide? And everything else. So let's just get on with the game and see where day 9 takes us. So we're on the last day. I just want to say in advance that I am still full of cold and sniffles, so I apologise in advance if I start sniffling throughout the game. So we've started at the sealed door. Interesting. So let's report it, I guess.
Irving.
Finally.
You're the only one I got. I'm okay.
I'm okay.
I was dying on this chair.
I'm freaking out. I'm not going to apologise. I'm freaking out.
You're right. That room freaked me out. So, I looked around the entire hotel, and if there's still a chance of getting to the bottom of the story, then it's gotta be behind the locked door on the last floor, in the attic.
That wing has been condemned for years.
I know, I'll be careful.
Okay.
There are too many things that I took for granted. It's as if someone was putting pieces of my past in front of me to show them to me under another light.
Who are you talking about, Nikki?
I'm doing it all on my own.
Maybe it's my father. In my music box, I found the medal I won the night Rachel died. Dad could have put it there, and if he did, there must be a reason.
It all sounds insane.
The night Rachel died. Maybe I have to start from there. I played in that really long hockey game. But what was going on in the meantime? You remember that night, Irving?
I think I was at church with my family.
Church. That night we had a mass for the poor here. We held one every year. As usual, Mom volunteered to take me to the game, but she was so busy with the soup kitchen that I was afraid she was going to be late. I remember while she ran around, she said she ordered me to close the mezzanine.
You mean the intermediate floor above the reception? What's in there?
The storeroom.
Have you been up there?
No, I'd forgotten all about it. I'd better take a look before moving on.
Oh, so we need to go do some more exploring. Didn't realise this door was open. I can't remember if we came in it before or not, but I don't know. I better take a look in the mausoleum. In the middle, the better things find their proper position. Okay then. Back down to the mausoleum. This game really freaks me out. So here, this is the middle. Down here. Secret door. I wonder what's behind here. Oh god, that's freaky. Oh, why is there a bunch of mannequins in here? Oh, please don't tell me something's gonna jump out at me. What the hell? Ah, I'm guessing that's Rachel and the baby. And then the that's my name on there. Did I kill Rachel?
Irving?
What the hell's going on?
Hello? Can you hear me? I'm on the mezzanine, and it's a nightmare. There are mannequins everywhere. They're set up like in a scene. There's one with a hockey stick. Wait, what the fuck? That's my stick! If you're listening to me, whoever set up this representation, I think they want to tell me that Rachel was killed? But why my hockey stick? Hello? Hello? Oh God, why isn't he answering? Irving, I swear I'm not kidding. This is a huge deal. If you can hear me, it's time to make that phone call.
So did Nicole kill Rachel and she just can't remember? She's kind of blocked it out of her memory. But that is freaky as hell. Got a bunch of nude mannequins. Oh, that's weird. That's really, really weird. Why can't I go out? There we go.
Where are you, Nicole?
It's about time.
Did you hear? Why didn't you answer?
Why didn't you answer?
How many doors have you opened, Nicole? How many are still missing?
What doors?
What doors are you talking about?
Keep going.
Hello? Hello, Irving.
Okay, so why did Irving all of a sudden go strange on me? What the hell? Oh shit. Someone's in the hotel. Who the hell is that? Well, they've just come in because that pinging noise. And there's a puddle of snow. Well, water from the snow. Oh, I don't like this. This is giving me the heebie-jeebies. Irving, what are you doing? What's hiding behind second floor's sealed door? We need to go back upstairs. Oh god, this is so scary. So, someone's in the hotel with us. Are they going to end up following us or jumping out at us? Alright, I hope not. Is it this way? This hotel's always so big, half the time I don't know which way I'm going. Not that way. Oh, what was that? Oh, I don't like this. Okay, so the door's open. I guess what the hell? I guess whoever came in through the front door came through the doors. So we finally get to see what's going on down here. Right, we can't go in any of them doors. Okay. What the hell is this? Evidence? Car engine? That's my car. It's the car I drive. that Rachel or is that me? Strange lights. Forest. What the hell's going on? This just got a whole lot creepier. Nicole's data. It got stuff on me. Who's been in here? Was it Irving? Irving had the other phone transmitter.
Hello?
I imagine you found my room.
Oh, son of a bitch!
What does all this mean?
That's a question I've asked myself many times. What does all this mean, Irving? How far do you want to push yourself? How much can you take?
I was just starting to like Irving as well.
Painstakingly gathered, every reconstructed piece, every little element retrieved from the dark.
I didn't expect that.
A hairband. A lipstick. It means remembering, Rachel. That's what all this means. I didn't choose this path. I had to do it.
What did you do? You're crazy. What did you do? So who is he to Rachel?
These walls ooze with memories. The memories get into the walls. Under the floorboards, they creep into the crawl spaces.
You're not with FEMA. You... Jenkins... You never talked to him. Your boss, the phone call, all those weird events. You were behind all of them.
Someone had to bring the last piece of the memory puzzle here. The most important one. You.
Me?
Your father wanted to keep you out of it. I convinced him that only you could resolve the equation, as he called it.
I don't understand.
How could you? Over the last few days, you got a little taste of what it means to dig around in the past. Hunting for memories that scratch away behind every wall in the night. We did it for years. Day after day after day.
All lies.
I have nothing against lies. I grew up around lies. But now it's time for the truth to come out. Finally.
Who are you? Where are you? What do you want? Who are you?
Who are you, really?
I want to tell you a story. There was an invisible boy. Like everyone, he just wanted to run on the grass, ride a bike, swim in the lake in summer. But his father had other plans for his soul. In his dark world made of silence and prayer, there shone only one star. His wonderful sister.
So he's Rachel's
A
brother.
heavenly creature that spent hours telling him fairy tales in secret. She who told him what a free and strong man he would become one day.
Has it been living here all along?
She was like that. Free and strong. At the time, I didn't understand her dyslexia. Or what retard meant. It's what they called her at school. But I could hear her cry at night. I wanted to protect her. But I couldn't. One day, that beautiful, luminous creature met someone. A human being that saw her for real.
My dad.
Yes. And I was the invisible witness of what happened. A love. Simply a love.
Why is he making out that it was a love story and it wasn't something that was wrong?
And it would be punished. Who paid for this love, Nicole?
Rachel. Rachel was your sister. Now I remember you.
You were too caught up with your hatred for Rachel to notice the innocent little kid that sometimes tagged along.
I didn't hate Rachel.
I didn't hate your sister. I was just jealous.
Doesn't matter. Those days are over.
How could I have forgotten you?
I was raised to be forgotten.
What do you want? Where are you? Where are you?
Irving, where are you right now?
The day my sister paid with her life for her love, we all died. We make up the history of the Timberline.
It was a tragedy. But you...
We all got frozen there, in that very moment. In that confined horizon of events. As you'll understand. As you've already begun to understand.
Tell me what you want from me.
I want to know what you want from me.
You have to keep going to get to where I wasn't able to go. You will be the new witness. You owe it to us. And you owe it to her.
So that was unexpected. I honestly didn't think Irving was going to be any relation to Rachel or like living here. Has he been living in this room for the past 9 years? But I had a feeling that Irving might not be all that what he seemed to be, but I definitely didn't expect him to be Rachel's brother and to do all this. But that's my car that I drove in. It's 23rd of the 12th. But I think that noise down here was this door opening. Oh, this must be Leonard's room. That looks really pretty. This is a nice space. Well, let's see what we can explore up here. Books, just books. There's lots of creeping going on. Are there pictures of Rachel? Yeah. She looks very young. I mean, I know she was young. She was 16. I can't pick that up. I wanted to see if I could pick that up. Isn't that her book that was in her bedroom? Okay, nude picture of Rachel. They're playing chess, I'm guessing. Oh, there's a key. Claire. Is this a key for? I can't pick that up. Weird. I wonder why I can't pick it up.
A few years have passed since I last used this old tape recorder. I think you were in elementary school.
This is Leonard, her dad.
I imagine a testament should start in a poised manner. My dear Nicole, my favorite daughter, etc., etc. Poised, weighty, serious, irrevocable. I prefer asking you how you are. How are you, Nikki?
Ah, is that why Irving called me Nikki?
I can imagine. At this point of your journey, the marks and voices of this old hotel will have already whispered all their secrets. You've always been good at solving puzzles. In this, you surely resemble more your mother than me. Irving has always been convinced that you, only you, could surmount the fear and suffering that exuded from these hallways. We tried. We waited. We were terrified. We studied. We listened. We listened to her. But all the love in the world wasn't enough to decipher those muted vowels, those wide open eyes, those tears of light. In your time and space, in the here and now, I will no longer be with you. But it doesn't matter. Trust me, it doesn't. I have a new theory, Nikki. Love is and remains. It is in the wood you stand on, in the walls that keep up this hotel,
Who are you
in
talking
the air we
about?
breathe. And sometimes it hates. It hates those who didn't allow it, those who cast it aside with indifference, and those who can't recognize it. Stars still emanate their light, even after collapsing, right? There's a lot of light here. There's light in death. I want to free myself of all this darkness. I can no longer see the stars. I'm tired of surviving in this limbo. So, how are you, Nikki? I'm good. I will be good. Figured out what Rachel is saying, Nikki. She's here.
Oh, damn. So, I killed Rachel? Is that what she's trying to say? That I killed her? Because we found the room with all the mannequins and it was my hockey stick that was used. And now Rachel's just wrote on this board that I'm a murderer? It seems like Leonard and Irving have been trying to figure out what happened to Rachel, and I'm the only one who can uncover what happened. So it seems to me anyway, I'm the only one who's got that information. So did I just block it out and not forget because I was a child? Claire. Inside Claire's car. Oh, don't tell me that Rachel's body's gonna be in the car. After all these years. But we're getting somewhere. We're finally figuring out what's going on and what's happening. Oh, it's still really creepy though. Oh, fuck's sake! What the hell? Okay, I wasn't expecting that. I didn't even realise that all the doors were open. Oh my god.
Hello.
Leonard was a very special man. His soul was big enough to love both you and Rachel.
I knew my father's soul better than anyone.
You were just a jealous kid.
Don't you dare try to make me feel guilty. You don't...
I just want you to get to the truth.
So why didn't you tell me about the truth?
Tell who? The Nicole who thought eating beans was the worst tragedy and couldn't wait to finish this business and run away, forgetting everything all over again?
You don't know anything about what my mother and I went through.
But you were different to when you got here. Now you can discover the truth, a truth that otherwise would have destroyed you. I didn't lie to you. I protected you.
Listen, I'm sorry about Rachel. I hated her, and I hated
I'm just
my
gonna wait
father,
till the dialogue's
but
finished.
I never wanted it to end like that. I understand your pain, maybe better than anyone. Betrayal, shame, death. My family was destroyed, just like yours. How much longer does this pain have to last?
It'll be over soon.
What else is there to know?
You want the truth. Well, I can't give it to you. I've already given you everything I could. Now you have to tie the pieces together.
What does that mean?
Your father always said we are the sum of the people we take with us, and you abandoned these people. Here in its
Enough
place.
riddles?
Enough riddles, Irving. I'm tired.
Me too. You're the only one who can give a finale to this story. It's time you open the last door.
Ah, so this is the last door. The key to Claire's car is the last piece of the puzzle. A blanket? I just got an achievement. Pack rat. What's in the blanket? Wash it, wash it. Right, well it looks like we need to wash a blanket. So let's go. Oh, that radio is really freaky. I always forget where stuff is in this, it's so big. Okay. Can we use one of these washing machines? No? Okay, we can use the sink. Ew, is that Rachel's brace? That's gross. I've just realised what the icon of the game is now. The one that I put in front of my thumbnails. It's a retainer. I always thought it was a butterfly for some reason, but it's not, it's a retainer. And that looks like blood. So I'm guessing someone did kill Rachel? Did I kill Rachel? I really don't know.
Oh God. How could I have forgotten?
Oh, we're gonna hear about it.
I saw everything. I was there. All the pieces were in front of my eyes.
A kid's eyes.
It was the same night as the hockey game in Missoula. Reverend Foster was so busy with the preparations of the meals for the giving to the poor at the Timberline Church. And my mother, Claire, said that we would get back from the game in time for the distribution. She convinced my father to help the Reverend, and he'd come with his whole family. You and Rachel.
Yeah. I remember it like it was yesterday.
I couldn't find my stick. I panicked and I went down to the garage. Claire was there, red in the face. Her look.
Her look?
It was just a fleeting feeling. That's why I erased it from my memory. I had to erase it, understand?
What was in her look?
It just wasn't her. It was like a frightful creature. A disturbed, dangerous animal. I've never seen her like that before or after. Not even on her deathbed.
Did Claire kill her?
And then she put her hands on her hips, exhausted. She smiled. And there she was again, my mom. I thought it must have just been the impression of a moment. I had the finals against Cold Springs High awaiting me. I climbed in the car, throwing my bag into the back seat. My hockey stick was there. Claire said she'd cleaned it. She'd cleaned it.
Go on.
No, I don't.
Go on!
We got there on time and I played. Best game of my life. And the last. Claire was on the bleachers encouraging me and cheering. And then I lost sight of her. For 2 whole periods, I think. And later, when I asked, she said she'd moved because Marty O'Donegal's father was getting on her nerves. But it wasn't true.
Just enough time to go back to the car.
Don't say it. Irving, don't say it. Don't say a thing. I don't... I traveled all the way with Rachel's body and the baby she carried inside of her in the trunk, rolled in the blanket. God, oh my God. She killed Rachel.
Thank you, Nikki.
You've had your revenge. I hope all this gives you the peace you were looking for.
I wanted you to help me uncover the truth.
You're saying you didn't know that Claire...
I was only a kid. Plus, she never wanted me to get to the bottom of it.
Rachel is here?
You know, I think she's still protecting me. But I'm grown up now. Now, we can all be reunited at last.
What? Wait, where are you going?
Don't say he's gonna kill himself.
Listen, we can work things out. What happened is terrible, but all the main players in this story are dead. Get it? Dead. We are still alive. We're alive. Me, you, we didn't do anything.
That's exactly what we did wrong, Nicole. We didn't do anything.
They were just kids. How would they have known?
It's beautiful here. Rachel told me about it so many times, but
Oh, Irving.
I never thought it was so beautiful.
You can't leave me alone?
You're the only one left. Don't leave me here alone. I'm scared.
It's wide as far as the eye can see, beyond the mountains.
You left the hotel? But it's too cold. You'll die out there. Irving, please.
I've lived in the dark for years. You freed me. And now I can finally rest in the light. I can go back to her.
Don't go. You can't. Don't leave me, too. We have our drink.
It's not a goodbye, my tough, pragmatic, stubborn Nikki. We'll meet again. Another time. Beyond this horizon of events. Everything is...
Oh no.
Irving? Irving? I don't want to stay alone here. Everything seems to be becoming dark. I'm scared. Who's there? Rachel? Is that you?
Oh, okay then. That was strange. Oh yes, that's really sad that Irving died. It's really sad that Irving decided to kill himself. Him and Nicole were just kids. How are they meant to have known that something like that would have happened? And the fact that Rachel's mum killed her with the hockey stick and then decided to
Yes?
Nicole, it's me, Jack.
clean it and give it to her for a game is just mind-blowing.
Get through. You don't know how many times I've tried. I can't hear you. The connection's bad. How are you? I was really worried about the storm.
I'm good.
Great. I'm glad. You're sure you get...
Listen, I don't want to sell the hotel anymore.
What? Damned interference. I didn't catch it.
Is she going to keep it and run it?
I don't want to sell the hotel anymore. You've been really nice. Your job is done. Thanks.
Oh, well, I see. Well, you're the owner, and you got every right to decide. But maybe we should talk about it in person. I want to understand. This kind of decision...
I'm back home. And I have to stay here. Forever.
Oh yeah, he needs to get paid. Oh, why she got Rachel's retainer in her hand?
You know, Mom, I was thinking about going to the lake. Remember where we went with Uncle John last year? Daddy and I started talking about the stars. You can't see them during the day.
Does Nicole want to kill herself as well? Oh no.
I would so like it. And we can have dinner at Doc Smith's diner on the bank. Rachel and Irving could come with us? What do you think? It would be so nice.
I can't do
All
anything.
together. Mom, Dad, it would be so nice.
Says to use my gears. I don't want to kill myself. Why does Nicole have to kill herself? Does anything happen if we just don't touch the gears? There's no reason for Nicole and Irving to both kill themselves. What happened was because of her mum and dad. Her mum and dad are twisted. And Nicole was just a child, so how was she meant to remember all of that? You know, she said when she saw the look on her mum's face, it was just a fleeting look. So she, you know, how is someone at the age of 16 meant to just remember that?
I'll stay here with you, Daddy. Mom, we will bring back the timberline to its fortune together. We'll be happy again, all together. Yes. Like a whole family. No more anger, just love.
Oh, I just got an achievement saying all together again. So did I end up staying alive? I don't understand it. I hadn't turned the car on to let all the crap into the car to kill myself. But it sounded like she was slowly going mad. So that's not how I expected the game to go at all. I kind of understand why Irving did what he did. He wanted answers about his sister, and I don't blame him. I would have wanted answers about my sister too, especially if you know that someone's not going to commit suicide. And, you know, it mentioned him and Nicole's dad trying to find answers of what happened, and Nicole was the last person who could put all them pieces together, obviously because her mum had died, so her mum couldn't put all the pieces together or tell her story of why she did what she did. But I'm guessing that's why her mum wanted to give Rachel's family the money, because she killed her. I didn't expect the mum to have killed Rachel. I kind of had a feeling her mum might have done it at the very beginning of the game, because she said Rachel was stood on the bridge and she was there, which kind of got me thinking, oh well, maybe she didn't commit suicide, maybe her mum pushed her. But I find it completely bizarre that her mum killed her with Nicole's hockey stick and then let Nicole play a hockey game, which happened to be the best game of her life, with the murder weapon. Why? What sort of fucked up brain does somebody have to have for that to happen? To let your daughter do that? It's just messed up. So, you know, there's no way Nicole would have known, not unless she sat and thought about every single detail, because she didn't actually physically see her mum do it. Then how would she have known? But I'm glad we got all our answers, and I really enjoyed this game. I wasn't in love with the whole idea that they was trying to push the relationship with Rachel and a 46-year-old man. I know stuff like that does happen in real life, you know, people do end up being in relationships with older people, but I didn't like the fact that Irving said it was like an act of love. It wasn't, it really wasn't. This 46-year-old man should know not to be with a 16-year-old girl, and then especially to get her pregnant. But other than that, I did really enjoy the game. I absolutely loved it. It had that creepy scare element to it that I'm not a big fan of horrors, because, well, I absolutely love horrors, I just don't like playing them because they really freak me out. But I absolutely loved that. It was good that there was no actual jump scares with things popping out at you, and you just got like a very creepy vibe. But yeah, I really enjoyed that, really loved playing it, and you know, the link has been in the description all along, so if anybody also wants to play this, the link's there. You can go download it, you can go buy it, you can do whatever you want, see what other endings there are to this game. I don't think there's many, I think there's a couple, one where she dies and one where she doesn't. I'm pretty sure we picked the one where she doesn't die, but I don't know, I really don't know what happened in that ending because it didn't really say. Thank you so much for coming along this journey with me and watching this game, and I hope you all enjoyed it too. If you liked it, give it a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys!